Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is a barrel man, and I'm saying it is a good day to be alive. You know what I'm saying? And I'm very happy to be alive, and my life is spared to see a new day. Now, quickly, I just want to touch on the whole matter of uh, the the commentaries going on about the message that the woman of God got for Koffee that she delivered via Facebook. All right, and you know, I don't know the person personally. I don't know Koffee personally. I know Koffee's mom. You know what I mean? As a matter of fact, I didn't even know that she was Koffee's mom. Until we book up with her again and thing, and I say, yes, I'm my daughter. And then afterwards, until I realized, say, yes, the two of them favor for true. You know what I'm saying? But I've been reading a few of the comments because I don't spend time reading our comments because I know how social media stay. Social media is that devil's playground that, you know what I mean, the hearts, you know what I mean, the cold hearts of men pour out on it, and you see how some wicked or some unfair or whatever. But it is what it is. It is the nature. It is that platform that provides for those kind of people to spill them guts. But what I like to say on the whole matter is that first and foremost, I am a true testament of what is called prophetic intervention. When God decides that He's going to step into your life, and He's going to give you the opportunity to fulfill your purpose that you have been lagging on for a long time. And it is a do or die situation. He sends somebody by whatever means to find you. You understand what I'm saying? So luckily for me, the person who he sent knew somebody that was close to me, and the connection was made. All right, so when I listened to the ladies, I listened to the entire video, and you know, I don't pick up anything off from it because I am exposed to the prophetic and the whole matter of when God is delivering a message and how it is postured. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not verifying or defending the woman. I am not casting any aspersions on Koffee. What I am pretty much doing is to highlight, because sometimes a lot of persons don't understand the spiritual things. You know what I mean? Spiritual people understand the spiritual things. You know what I mean? Persons who are just carnal in their thoughts and it's just what them eyes see, them can't talk. You know, they will find confusing and very odd and very strange and even impossible that what happens in the spirit and how it can manifest in your own life. All right? So, what I'd also like to say, because I don't know how long this video might be or how many parts I might do it in, is that when somebody gets the attention of God to the point where God will send a message for them, it means a number of things. One, that God has you in a very special place in His heart, and He wants to get something done in your life, but there's something in your life that is blocking that from happening. All right? Two, you are destined for greatness, but further on, a couple steps down the road, there are going to be roadblocks set in front of you, and He is pre-warning you that when these things come, they come for this purpose. Do not let it overthrow you. Do not succumb to what it is suggesting for you to do, or else it is going to result in your demise. You understand? So I'll just touch on those two. Once the prophetic comes to your door, it means that God is paying close attention to you. All right? There's one thing that the lady says is that she's destined. Her career is going to be big. Another thing that I want to highlight is that unknown to many persons who are just with the carnal living and not understanding the spiritual things of God and things that happens in the realms of the spirit. There are individuals on the face of this earth that God and even the devil can show you some stuff. The thing about it is that the devil will show you what is in the past. He will rewind a past issue. He will look back. But he doesn't have the ability to look forward. God, who is the author and finisher of our faith, he knows what is going to happen to us or with us before it happens. And there are persons on this earth who have that connection with God, that God can use them at any point, because God is a spirit. He is not going to come down and you see him in any form. He's either come in the form of fire or whatever it is, but he's going to use a being. He's going to use something to send his word, whether you are in Spanish or in English. You understand? He's going to send a special message to you. So there are individuals, ladies and gentlemen, who can stay wherever they are on the face of this earth and be in your bedroom at the same time, telling you what color clothes you have on. Whether or not you agree with it, it is so. So let me continue. Now, she started out by saying that this young lady is gonna, she's gonna take off in her career, right? I don't see where the lady was even casting any aspersions on Koffee as if she's a bad person. What she was saying is that I don't know this individual. I tried to contact her, but I couldn't contact her. Now, contact is very important, ladies and gentlemen. If you cannot get to reach the person, you still have to send a message. You understand what I'm saying? Fortunately for me, contact was made via a third party, which was connected to me. All right? Now, I have friends who were my friends, and they get so big now that even if I send them a message in them inbox, me not get no answer. That's how hard they are to be contacted. Right? So it's very important that whoever the message is sent for, that the message is sent. All right? That person has that responsibility to send that message. All right? Or else they will have hell to pay with God. It's now 7 minutes and I know I'm not getting a hit. But pretty much, ladies and gentlemen, I might have to do another video. So I just wanted to establish those grounds, that these are the things that happens in the realms of the spirit. And in my own life right now, that is what is active in my life. Otherwise, many of you would have heard about me in some very bad situations. But God decided that, hear what? I'm going to send him a message. But you know what is important about the result that you get from a message? Is your obedience. Because the message that was sent to me, there were several messages. One of the messages that was sent to me is that if I do X, Y is going to happen. I wasn't thinking of doing X. I didn't even know that I was going to do X. I didn't intend to do X. But the message came and said that if I ever do X, Y is going to happen. And if you think it is a joke, try it and see what happens. Now, obedience is important. If you are not obedient, whatever the warning is will happen, unless by some means some prayers go up and God decides to hold back his hand. But when God sends a word, whether you accept it or not accept it, it is a word. And obedience is what is important. You can try the spirit. There are several ways to try the spirit. You can try the spirit by not doing anything and see what happens. You can try the spirit by mirroring what was said and how it was said to scripture. And if there is scripture that backs it up, if there are scriptural references that backs it up, you are on a path. You know what I mean? So there are a lot of persons who are ignorant to the things of the Spirit, and they spew out all sort of nonsense. You know what I mean? They can't even see further than them nose. But they don't understand that there are persons who live in the spiritual, even though you see their bodies physically, they live in the spiritual realms, and they see more than what the naked eye sees. So I will do another video to go into some more things that I want to say on this matter. Barrelman out.